Hello, Scott at Stooks Baseball Cards and Curiosities. Today I'm doing a VR for John, 3D 80s kid. I'll have his link down below. He has a great channel. It's probably one of the hardest working people in the YouTube community. Uh, Works with the videos with the four collectors, and he's done a lot for the YouTube community. He wants us to do a VR to express our hobby obsessions. Are they obsessions or passions? My obsessions are I would say the exhibit cards, the oddball test issue cards, and probably one of the biggest ones I don't ever talk about is I don't want to put any money into my cards. I have not used money from my personal account for over 30 years. If I want new cards, then I have to sell cards and replace them. And that's what I've been doing for a long time now. I set up at shows, I sell on eBay. When I buy cards, I buy more than what I want, more than what I need, and I'll sell the extras. So my collection is pretty much bought and paid for, and I don't mind that at all. It's a separate account from our household account, and it's great that way. I just spend till I don't have anything left, or I save it for something big. And all my expenses for the National came from cards. I've bought things for the house from cards in the past. Just not, I've lived off my cards in the past in certain situations where I've had to sell almost everything, just to pay the rent, move on to the next adventure in life. But it's just part of the hobby. There's so many parts of the hobby to enjoy, and I enjoy most of them. Sometimes I don't enjoy selling cards that I like, but sometimes you have to do it. And once Band-Aid got ripped off, it wasn't such a big deal. But it's just fun. Sometimes I have semi-permanent collection. Some are part of my permanent collection, and then I have stuff that I only sell. But most of the stuff that you see on my YouTube videos are either permanent or semi-permanent collection. We'll turn the camera around, look at a couple other of my obsessions, the exhibit cards and the oddball type cards, test issues, proofs, etc. Okay, here's my obsession with exhibit cards, 1947 through 1966. As you can see, there's 3 identical looking Dell Ennis cards, but you can see that the one in the lower left has a gray tint, and the other 3 have a tan tint. I'll show you here on the checklist. Dell Ennis. The first one that's when it was printed, 47 through 51, 53 through 58, made in USA, 1/2 inch wide, made in USA, and it's a tan tint. And if you look over here, that fits that first one right there, made in USA, and that's a 1/2 inch wide, made in USA. Now we'll look back at the checklist. 1951 with a dark border, made in USA, 1/2 inch. Okay, if you look at the borders on this one, dark border there, made in USA. dark border, tan, made in USA. So that's the second variation. That was only printed in 1951. Okay. Then we saw the black and white tint over here. Made in USA. We go back to the checklist. Made in USA. Printed only in 1952. Black and white, and it's also a 1/2 inch. And then you'll notice there's one I don't have. It's the postcard back, if it exists. 1955, and then in 1959 there's a printing that says printed in USA, and it's tan colored. So this one's tan colored, and it's printed in USA. So my obsession is to try and get one of every variation of the 47 through 66 exhibit card. And I know it's going to take a long time. I may never ever finish it, but I do enjoy looking for them, looking at the various cards. Printed, made in with a gray tint, dark border, and the regular tan issue. And as you can see, just going through the checklist, Don Drysdale's got a few variations, Luke Easter. The dark gray is what I have, and the non-highlighted are the ones I'm looking for. As you can see, I need a few Whitey Fords, but there's around 700 and some cards in the checklist. I have 389, so I have over half. But that's one of my obsessions. Okay, here's another sports card obsession I have. If you look at this picture here, nothing is a regular issue card. I like to find the oddball, unique, test, proof, whatever. Something that's different. Something you don't see every day. Like right here, here's my 1953 Johnston cookie set. 1969 O-Pee-Chee Decal Edge set. Here's a 1979 Bazooka Comics set. Bart Starr team issue from the early 60s. And I like that a lot because it has the picture from the 1961 Lake to Lake Packer card. Only it's not in the green tint. And here we have a full transagram box without the statues. I flattened it. I'm going to send it to PSA. Get it authenticated. Blue Moon Odom, he was fun to watch. Harmon Killebrew, Rico Petrocelli, 40 home run season. And then there's the side panel cards that I could also send in grading. I'm not going to cut the box up though. Here's a 1971 Bazooka football panel. I do have some other baseball panels of that. And a Matchbox from Cuba circa 1950-ish. Guillermo Barbone. So yeah, it's another obsession I have. I call them passions too. So, and I'll want to thank everybody for watching, and hope you enjoyed and have a great holiday. Thank you.